In this week's episode, I will share with you the #1 key to becoming extremely confident. Stay tuned. This is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego and welcome to AlexandraTV, where every single Wednesday I share with you the best coaching strategies to become the best version of yourself and to create the life of your dreams. Make sure, of course, you subscribe to this channel not to miss the next episodes that I post every Wednesday. And you can also go on my website, AlexandraVillarroel.com, and subscribe to my email list. And I will be sending over your way for free a gift that I have for you. Confidence. Confidence is such a popular topic. Over the past few decades, the idea of confidence has been studied over and over again in the field of psychology. There has been many theories on how to be more confident, but if there's one thing that we all can agree on is the fact that in order to be successful at anything in life, you need to have confidence. And here's the thing, when we first come to the world, we are all confident. When you see a baby and it's trying to learn how to walk, if it falls down once, it's not going to say, well, I can do it. I'm just not made for this. I just can't walk. I'm just going to stop now. I'm just not good at all. I'm never good enough. A baby is not going to say that. A baby is just going to continue trying and trying and trying until it succeeds. And that is confidence. It's the ability to believe that you can do whatever you put your mind to. That is being confident. There's a lot of advice out there on how to be confident. There's people who say that you need to be more decisive in order to be confident. There's others who say that you need to just keep moving forward. By moving forward, you become confident in life. Or there's other people who say that you need to trick kind of your subconscious mind by using your physiology. So you need to move your body in a confident way. You need to walk with your head up and, your shoulders straight. There's a lot of different concepts on how to become confident. And a lot of them work. A lot of them, however, they work, but they only give you kind of a band-aid solution. I believe that the definition and the what it is to be confident is knowing where you've been, knowing where you are, and knowing where you're going. Knowing where you've been, what I mean by that is knowing all of the things that you've survived in the past. So knowing what you've been through, then knowing where you are, knowing who you are, knowing what you know, knowing your worth, and then knowing where you're going. People who are confident are people who have this very strong vision for their life. They know where they're going. They see it clearly, so they don't allow little distractions to get them, to stop them really from where they are going. I believe that is being confident. A person who is confident, they have these three ways of being, if I can say it like that. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, there's only one thing that allows someone to be confident. And this one thing is kind of a double-edged sword because it can either make you or break you. It can either make you confident or fearful in life. It's a formula, a very simple formula. It's experience times strength equals confidence. That is the formula for confidence. However, this is what a lot of people do, the people who are not confident, is experience times weakness equals fearfulness. A lot of people go through things in life, and instead of multiplying that experience with strength, they multiply it with weakness. And all of a sudden they become the victim and they spend their lives playing the victim. I've been through this. I lost my job and then I got my heart broken and then this happened to me and then the government started doing these things and I'm such a victim. And however, the people who are confident, they don't see themselves as victims. They see themselves as the victors. They see their lives as the movie and they are the main character in the movie. As I said, this formula can either work to make you confident or fearful, and it's you who has to choose. You can either say, you know what, I've been through hell and back, and it was terrible when I was in hell. However, I choose to take all of that experience and I'm gonna use it to make me stronger, and like that, I will be confident. So my question to you today is, what do you choose to do? Do you choose to multiply your experience by weakness or by strength? And that will determine if you can be confident or not. In the comment section down below, let me know what is the hardest thing that you've ever been through in your life. Let me know what is the experience that You can either multiply by weakness or by strength. What is that thing that can give you confidence or fearfulness? I'm sure that by sharing your story, you will inspire and empower a lot of people who are going through the comments and perhaps going through what you have gone through and you have survived, of course. I mean, if you're still standing and you're here watching this, you have survived this. So now you can just choose to multiply it by strength in order to get confidence. If you felt like this video added value to your life, please don't forget to like it and of course to share it with the world on social media. There needs to be more confident people in the world, and people must understand this very simple yet effective formula. That is it for this week, and I will see you next Wednesday.